Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Intuitive Moves. My name is Lana, and I'll be guiding you through our 25-minute flow today. This morning, I am in the stunning Revive Springfield studio, so thank you so much for the girls for letting me record here. Today's flow, we don't need anything. If you have a mat, fantastic. Otherwise, all you need is some space. Ideally, no distractions, but if you have distractions, what can we do about it, right? So let's get started. Having a lie down on your mat, however is comfortable for you. Maybe you'd like your feet into a Pilates stance, or maybe a reclined butterfly, or even a Shavasana with your legs out long, however is comfortable for you. And we'll just get started by closing down your eyes or softening your gaze, not trying to chase any sensations, just starting to check in with yourself. See how you have arrived on your mat today. Checking in with your physical body, your muscles, your bones, your joints, your organs. Checking in with your mental body. What are your thought patterns like? What type of mood are you in this morning, or today, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world? And lastly, your energy body. How much energy do you have? And how is it flowing through your body? And gently shifting this awareness to your breath. Again, not trying to change anything, just simply noticing. Notice if you're inhaling through your nose or your mouth. Notice where your breath is landing. Maybe it's your belly, your chest, your ribs, a combination of all. How deep or shallow, how fast or slow is your breath? And wherever you are in your breath cycle, gently releasing all the air. And as you inhale, fill your belly, followed by your ribs. Lastly, your chest. And as you exhale, your chest falls. Your ribs hug in, belly button draws to spine. Inhale, belly rises, ribs expand, collarbones lift. Exhale, collarbones fall, ribs hug in, belly button draws to spine. Keep this going with your own breath. Matching your inhales with your exhales as you explore your full yogic breath, filling all three chambers of your lungs and emptying your lungs fully. Throughout today's practice, you want to come back to your breath as your point of focus, your point of truth. And if you ever lose control of your breath, you can always back out of a pose. Listen to your body. Maybe you'd like to take this moment to set an intention for today's practice. Maybe that's to connect and listen to your breath. Maybe that's to sink a little deeper into poses. Or maybe that's just simply to surrender to the practice and let come up whatever needs to come up. Whatever your intention, bring it to the front of your mind and let it guide you through today's practice. When you're ready, gently bending your knees so the soles of your feet are on the floor. Keep your arms out wide as we knock our knees side to side, windshield wipers. If it feels nice in your body, maybe you push that top hip over a little bit further. Maybe let your knees drop out to the side and the center, whatever feels nice in your body. Letting your breath guide your movement. Inhale over to one side, exhale over to the other. We have another 2 more breaths to explore this movement. And on your next exhale, gently finding center, soles of the feet on the floor, hands by your side. Tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae all the way to a bridge pose. Hold at the top for your inhale. Exhale to roll all the way back down to the ground. Hold at the bottom for your inhale. Exhale to tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae all the way to a bridge. Hold for your inhale. Exhale to roll all the way back down to the ground. Really focusing on isolating through each vertebrae here. Especially right at the base of that movement. Feel the tuck of your pelvis on the way up, and on the way down, feel your pelvis unravel right at the bottom. Let's go for 2 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, gently lowering your hips all the way down to the ground. Hands reach for your knees. Take a big inhale to prepare. Exhale to peel your head and shoulders up off the mat. Let's find a little pulse right at the top of the movement, starting to activate through the core here. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of fire. Maybe you're finding a little bit of shakes. Keep that breath flowing in and out through your nose. We're here for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down to your mat. Feet float to a tabletop position. Knees are directly over your hips, hands by your side. Inhale to lengthen your right leg away. Exhale to draw back to center. Other side, inhale, left leg lengthens. Exhale to draw back to center. Keep alternating each side with your breath. Inhale to lengthen away. Exhale to draw back to center. And as we move our legs here, be really aware of what your core is doing. So drawing your belly button up underneath your ribs down towards your hips. As you lengthen away, you might feel your core switch on a little bit more. And we want to think of keeping our hips as still as possible here, so we're not rocking back and forth side to side. Our hips are staying still, and the only thing that's moving are our legs. Let's go for 4 more here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to return. 2 more. And last one. Exhale to hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big cuddle, maybe rocking side to side. Massage the base of your spine into the mat. And gently finding center, hold onto your knees and roll them away from each other. Find some hip circles here. Changing directions. Nice big circles. And on your next exhale, finding center, hold behind your thighs. Let's rock up and down your spine. We have 4 rocks here. And on the 4th rock, we'll go all the way over to our hands and knees to find a 4-point kneeling. Crossing your ankles, rocking all the way over, 4-point kneeling. As you arrive, just checking in with your alignment here, making sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrists, hips are over knees. Cat-cows, drop your belly open at your chest, look to the sky on your inhale. Exhale to round out through your spine, look to your belly button on your exhale. Inhale to drop your belly open at your chest. Exhale to round out through your spine. Keep this going with your breath. Maybe you'd like to explore some barrel rolls, bringing your chest up and around, wagging your tail, rocking your weight forward and back, whatever feels nice in your body. And I really encourage you to close down your eyes here. Try to let go of what it might look like, and just simply feel into how it feels in your body. And if it feels good, then it is absolutely perfect. We have 3 more breaths to explore this movement. And on your next exhale, we'll find center. Readjust your hands and knees if you need to. Thread the needle. Inhale, right hand reaches to the sky. Exhale to thread it underneath your left. Tap your shoulder. Inhale to reach back up to the sky. We have 2 more, just like that. Exhale to wrap. Tap your shoulder. Inhale to reach. Last one. Exhale to wrap and hold. Extend your right leg away. Your right arm away. Imagine someone's holding onto your hand and pulling it away from you. You're pulling back. Option to stay here, option to find a bind, taking your left hand all the way up and over. We have 2 breaths. Last inhale. Exhale to release your left hand to the floor. Inhale, right hand reaches tall. Exhale to float it back down to your mat. Other side, left hand reaches to the sky. Exhale to thread underneath, tap your shoulder. Inhale to reach back up. Exhale to wrap. Inhale to reach, last time. Exhale to wrap and hold. Add that resistance to your left hand. Option to take your right hand all the way up and over to find your left thigh. We have 2 breaths here. Last inhale. Exhale to release your bind. Inhale to reach your left hand to the sky. Exhale to float it back down to your mat. Tuck your toes, press your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's pedal out the feet here, bending one knee at a time, maybe dropping one knee in front of the other. Whatever feels nice. Maybe you'd like to find some stillness in your feet and pulse your chest between your shoulders. And gently finding stillness here, look to your fingers and take little baby steps all the way to your hands. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Heel toe your feet a little bit further apart. Ragdoll, hold on to opposite elbows. Bend your knees, let your belly rest on your thighs. Maybe you find a gentle sway side to side here. Maybe a nod, yes and no, a bounce up and down. Anything that helps you release. With every exhale, imagine some space created between each vertebrae. Let the crown of your head melt closer to the floor. 2 more breaths. Exhale to release your hands down to the mat. Tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae all the way to stand. C-curve, roll up the spine. As you arrive at the top, 2 big shoulder rolls. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Last one, shoulders come up, back, and down. Inhale to reach your hands to the sky, tall mountain. Grow a little bit taller with the left hand. Hold onto your wrist. Exhale, take it over to the right hand side. Eye gaze goes under your top bicep. Inhale to find your way back to center. Grow tall with the right hand. Exhale, take it over to the left. Eye gaze under your top bicep. Inhale back to center. Let's do that one more time. Left hand reaches. Exhale over to the right. Inhale to reach with the right. Exhale, take it over to the left. Inhale to find center. Palms together. Take your eye gaze to your thumbs. Squeeze your glutes, maybe finding a little baby back bend, guiding your eyes along the ceiling. One more inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to a high plank and hold. Option to lower down to your knees here. And we'll lower all the way down to the mat for a count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax all the way down to your mat. Hands either side. Tuck your chin, elbows to the sky. Spinal articulation to find a striking cobra here. Open out through the chest. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, left shoulder comes down to the ground. Look over the right hand, elbows to the sky. Inhale to find center. Exhale, right shoulder drops. Open out to the left. Inhale to find center. Let's do that one more time. Left shoulder drops, open out to the right. Inhale to find center. Exhale, right shoulder drops, open out to the left. Inhale to find center. Exhale to lower all the way down to your mat. Release your hands next to your lower ribs. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your head and chest up off the ground. Nice and strong all the way through your posterior chain here. Rolling your shoulder blades back down towards your hip bones. Squeeze your elbows together. Squeeze your glutes, your butt cheeks, your knees. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. Can you lift a little bit higher? Can you float your hands? For 3, 2, and 1. Relax down to your mat. Stay for your inhale. Tuck your toes. Exhale to press back onto your knees, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. And throughout practice, if down dog becomes too strong, you're always welcome to lower down to your knees. You can do everything from your knees as well. Spreading your fingers nice and wide and pressing down through all 10 finger mounts here. Think of dropping your chest towards your knees, your tailbone opens out towards the sky, and you actively press your heels to the ground. It's okay if they don't touch, and it's okay if your knees are bent. We're here for 2 more breaths. Last inhale, and exhale. Rise up on your toes, big juicy bend in your knees, look to your fingers. Step, hop, or walk to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, hands, heart center, Samasthiti. Let's start to flow. Surya A. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale to fold. Let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to a high plank. Option to lower down to your knees, shift your weight forward. Chaturanga, lowering down halfway, chest is proud. On your inhale, your choice of back bend, maybe baby cobra like we did in our warm-up, maybe upward dog with your thighs off the ground. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Come back to your breath here. In and out through your nose. 2 more breaths. Rise up on your toes, big bend in your knees. Step up or walk to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle your hands to the sky. Exhale, hands heart center, Samasthiti. Let's do that one more time. Inhale to reach tall. Maybe you'd like to close down your eyes. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back. High to low plank, chaturanga, chest is proud. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Find your breath, your point of truth. 3 breaths here. Last inhale. Bring your big toes together at the back of the mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-leg dog. Both legs are active here. Imagine there's a wall behind you and you're kicking a hole through it with your heel. Knee to nose, tiger curl. Weight comes forward. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Take as many steps as you need here. Drop your back knee down to the ground. Inhale to reach your hands to the sky, low lunge. Really square your hips here. So your left hip pulls forward. Right hip pulls back. Squeeze through your glutes as you reach your hands to the sky. And on your exhale, maybe you melt your hips a little bit closer to the ground. Let's hold for an inhale here. Exhale, half splits. Arms frame your front leg. Straighten out through your front leg. Flex your toes back towards your face. We might feel a nice stretch through the backs of that leg. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, low lunge, bend into your right leg, arms sweep forward. Maybe finding a little baby back bend opening out through your chest. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, half splits. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, low lunge, arms sweep forward. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, half split. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, half split for the last time. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, arms reach for the sky. Holding here for an inhale. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Shoot your right leg to the back of the room. 3-leg chaturanga or crocodile, keeping your knee on the floor. Lower your chest and chin to the floor. On your inhale, snake forward to your choice of back bend, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Remembering we have that option to drop down to your knees if you would like to here. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. And exhale, big toes together. Inhale, left leg to the sky. 3-leg dog, both legs are active. Knee to nose, step your left foot to your left thumb. Drop your back knee down to the ground. Inhale to reach your hands to the sky. Square your hips, squeeze through your butt cheeks. Hold for your inhale. Exhale to melt your hips down to the ground. Let's hold for an inhale here. Exhale, half split. You know what to do. Straighten out through your left leg, bend your back leg. Hold for your inhale. Exhale to sweep those arms forward. Hold for your inhale, maybe finding a back bend. Exhale, forward fold, half split. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, low lunge, bend into your left leg. Exhale, half split. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, half split for the last time. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, low lunge, arms reach for the sky. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Left leg shoots back. 3-leg chaturanga, chest and chin to the floor. On your inhale, snake forward to your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Find that breath. Rise up on your toes, bring your knees wide on your mat. Child's pose, sink your hips down towards your heels. Fingertips walk to the front of the mat. Lift your elbows up and hug your shoulder blades down. Starting to slow down your breath as we slow down our practice here. Two more breaths. Walk both hands over to the left-hand side. Right hand stacks on top of left. Draw your right shoulder blade, right sit bone down to the ground. Guide your breath into your side body. We have 2 breaths here. Both hands walk over to the right. Left hand on top of right. Hug your left shoulder blade, left sit bone down to the ground. 2 breaths. Last inhale. And exhale. Make your way back to center. Press up into a 4-point kneeling. Let's spin our legs all the way to the front of the mat as we make a lie down onto our backs. Hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg long. Maybe we find some hip circles here. And holding onto your right knee with your left hand, take an inhale. And on your exhale, take your knee over to the left-hand side for a supine twist. Arms come out wide like a capital T. See if you can keep both shoulder blades on the ground here. And if it feels all right in your body, take your eye gaze over your right hand. We're here for 2 breaths. One more inhale. And on your next exhale, gently rolling onto your back, hook your right ankle on your left knee. Press your right knee away from you, and if you want a little bit more, hug your left knee into your chest for a figure 4. Have that sensation of pressing your right leg away and hugging your left leg in. We're looking for a stretch through the outside of your right hip, so maybe you need to wiggle side to side to find that stretch in your body. And once you've found it, hold. Last 2 breaths here. On your next exhale, release your right foot to the floor. Left leg extends to the sky. Hold behind your thigh, calf, or ankle, and just draw that leg a little bit closer to your chest, looking for a stretch right through the back of your left leg. Maybe flexing those toes back down towards your face to intensify. We're only here for 2 breaths, maybe pulling a little bit deeper. Last inhale. And exhale to bend your left knee into your chest. Hug it nice and tight, maybe finding those hip circles on the left-hand side. Holding onto your knee with your right hand, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, take it over to the right-hand side. If it feels okay in your body, eye gaze goes over the left-hand side. We're here for 2 breaths. Guide that breath into the twist of your spine. Last inhale. And on your exhale, gently rolling onto your back, hook your left ankle on your right knee, press your left knee away. Option to hug that right knee a little bit closer while pressing that left leg away, still finding the glute stretch on the left-hand side, maybe wiggling side to side to find it. One more inhale here. Exhale to release your left foot to the floor. Right leg lengthens to the sky. Hold behind your thigh, calf, or ankle and hug that right knee towards your chest, flexing your toes back down towards your face. We have 2 breaths here, maybe pulling to intensify. Last inhale. And exhale to release your right foot to the floor. Shake it out if you need to. Happy baby. Kick your feet up to the sky. Pistol grip your big toes or hold the outside blades of your feet and draw your knees into your armpits while pressing your tailbone into the ground. Maybe you'd like to sway side to side, kicking your feet into your hands. Maybe straightening one leg, both legs. Have a little bit of fun here. We're here for 2 more breaths. And on your next exhale, gently releasing your legs as we make our way to our final resting pose, Shavasana. Let your arms and legs go wide. Take up as much space as you would like to. Allow your feet to drop out to the side. Let your hands and fingers relax. As we find a moment of stillness, a moment of silence before we end today's practice. Scanning through your body one more time. This time noticing how you feel now versus how you felt when you first stepped onto your mat. Maybe reconnecting with that intention you set for yourself. Maybe setting a new one for the rest of the day or the rest of the week. Taking a big inhale in through your nose. Opening your mouth, sighing it out. 2 more just like that. Big inhale. Sigh it out. Last one, big inhale. And sighing it out. Letting your body relax into the mat. Let the earth take your weight as we find our final resting pose, Shavasana. Feel free to hang out here for as long as you need. If you're ready to get back to your day, maybe wiggling fingers, toes, licking lips, making any little movements that help you feel reconnected with your physical body. And when you're ready, if it calls to you, take your hands up over your head, find a full body stretch, letting your back arch, maybe letting out a yawn. Maybe you'd like to hug your knees into your chest or roll over to your favorite side. Give yourself a cuddle. Thank yourself for moving today. Thank your body for everything that it does for you. And when you're ready, gently making your way up to a seated position, we'll meet with our eyes closed or gaze softened. Bring your hands to your heart space. Allow your head to bow to your fingertips. May you remember that you are enough and you are always enough. In honor of today's practice and the energies we shared, together we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for flowing with me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. It'll mean more than you'll ever know. And let me know what you want to see. If you want some more 25-minute flows, maybe some shorter ones, longer ones, Pilates, strength. Let me know in the comments and I will bring them to you. But anyway, have a lovely day and I'll see you back on the mat next time.